Mother is outraged after her daughter sent home from school with a broken arm, patched up with a Band-Aid.
The 7-year-old girl broke her arm during recess on a Columbia public school playground. Now, her mother says the school misdiagnosed her daughter and failed to notify her of the injury.
ABC 17's Dan Messinio joins us live from the newsroom now. Dan, the mother says there wasn't a nurse on duty to assess her daughter's injury.
Yeah, Dana, 2 Mile Prairie Elementary does not have a full-time nurse on duty, but the school does have certified first aid employees. But the girl's mother says the incident would have been handled a lot better if there was a nurse on duty to handle her daughter's injuries.
A daycare provider messaged me a picture of my daughter's arm and said, "Were you aware of this? This doesn't look right to me."
This is what Dee Smith saw. It was a picture of her daughter's arm about 2 hours after the 7-year-old girl fell on the asphalt during recess at 2 Mile Prairie Elementary. It was taken by her daughter's after-school daycare provider, and this was the first time Smith had heard about the incident. Smith called the school, asking why she wasn't notified and wanting to talk to the nurse. But there are no full-time nurses at the school, and the one nurse that was there yesterday left at 10:45. 2 hours before the incident.
CPS needs to have nurses in the schools the whole time the children are there. That could have prevented what happened with me not being contacted or the break not being realized.
CPS officials say there were 2 first aid certified employees that looked over Smith's daughter.
In this particular instance, it's my understanding that when the child came, the child had a scrape, and that particular scrape was assessed. There was a bandage applied, and the child went on with their day.
There are not full-time nurses stationed at every CPS school, but officials say there are many people on the staff that can administer first aid to children.
You can't ask your principal, your secretary, your coach. They're already juggling their regular job. And then you want to put them in the time to put nurse duties on them as well.
Smith says she should have been notified of the incident. CPS officials tell me at the time that the daughter was looked over, there was no swelling or bruising, just a scrape, which doesn't necessarily mean a parent will receive a call. Reporting live in the newsroom, Dan Messinio, ABC 17 News.
All right, thank you, Dan. CPS officials tell us the district does have 30 full-time nurses and more than 270 personnel trained by health services.